Hey guys, in today's video, I will reviewing the top 8 best smartwatches. I made this list based on my personal experience, and I tried a random base on my quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description link below. Number 8 in my list is Samsung Galaxy 5 Pro smartwatch. As Apple continues to update and improve the Apple Watch, Samsung is clearly not standing by. While it's not the newest Samsung wearable on the block anymore, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro offers many advanced health tracking features, such as blood oxygen monitoring, ECG, and sleep tracking, with longer battery life than the Apple Watch. The body composition measurements in the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro skin temperature sensor and high-end materials are typically found in high-end GPS sports watches priced at twice the cost of the Watch 5 Pro. I spent a few weeks with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro conducting our full review and continued to use it a year later. Number 7 in my list is Tic-watch Pro 5 smartwatch. I really liked using the Tic-watch Pro 5, mostly because its battery stands out among competitors like Google, Samsung, and Apple. I easily eked out 3 days of average use, and Mavoi's unique dual display technology lets you stretch the battery life even further. When you're actively using the Tic-watch, you look at an OLED screen on the bottom. There's also an ultra-low power display on top for when you're not staring at the watch. The latter shows the time, your steps, and even heart rate data. It also helps that it's powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 5 Plus Gen 1 chipset, which is a newer and more efficient processor. And I've barely seen any hiccups operating this Wear OS 3 watch. The Tic-watch Pro 5 packs many of the health tracking features seen on the smartwatches above, from blood oxygen to sleep tracking, and results largely lined up with the Apple Watch Series 8. It's a big watch and looks a little plain, but it's certainly not offensive. I'd suggest swapping the 24mm straps for something a little nicer. Just know that there's no Google Assistant support yet, and Mavoi has yet to deliver Wear OS 3 to its prior watches, so it may take a long time for this watch to be updated to the upcoming Wear OS 4. Number 6 in my list is Casio Protrek PRW61 smartwatch. I had this Casio on my wrist for more than a month and used one of its handful of functions every single day, something I can't say for many smartwatches. I used the stopwatch to track my rest intervals between sets at the gym. I set my world time to New Delhi, India, the time zone my sister is in. I've used the compass to navigate when I emerge from the subway in New York City and can't get my bearings, and I've learned to read the barometer, mostly just to see how cool it is to predict the weather without having to ask a voice assistant. I love how this watch looks. It's rugged and outdoorsy, but still relatively classy. Even better, it's incredibly comfortable to wear. Seriously, I never took it off in the month I tested it. It's been fine in the shower and through workouts. I love that it's made of biomass plastics from regenerative resources, such as castor seeds and corn, and other raw materials. Number 5 in my list is Apple Ultra 2 smartwatch. Frequently escaping to the hills every weekend? If your activities often take you to remote areas in rough terrain, then it might be smart to pony up for the expensive, uber-durable, and gigantic Apple Watch Ultra 2 to 8/10 Wired recommends. A bigger watch means a bigger battery. We got nearly 4 days with normal use. The Ultra 2 has better mix than the Series 9 to pick up your voice, an 86 decibel siren to alert your position to anyone nearby, and a more precise GPS to better track your hikes, plus help you find your way back with the backtrack feature. There's a spare customizable button on the left side called the Action button, which you can use to trigger an activity of your choosing. It's made of titanium, and the case rises up to protect the edges of the display, which is also covered with scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. New in the Ultra 2 is the ability for the screen to hit a crazy bright 3000 nits, which is a little overkill and really only meant for extreme situations. This smartwatch is faster, with the same new S9 chipset as the Series 9, supports double tap, and Siri processes basic interactions much more quickly. You can see topographic maps on the screen, but there's still no way to view offline maps without an iPhone. Number 4 in my list is Garmin vívomove Trend smartwatch. The vívomove Trend, rated 8/10, Wired recommends, stands as a beacon of elegance among the typically less streamlined fitness watches. Its distinctive feature includes wireless charging, a pioneering addition for Garmin, freeing users from the hassles of conventional plug-in chargers. This watch encompasses a comprehensive array of functionalities, boasting wireless charging, blood oxygen monitoring, sleep tracking, auto activity tracking, and Garmin's precision-driven algorithms for accurate fitness assessments. While its interface might initially appear a bit complex to navigate, the learning curve is a worthy trade-off, especially with an impressive 5-day battery life. Dive deeper into fitness watch options by delving into our extensive Best Fitness Watches guide for comprehensive recommendations and insights. Number 3 in my list is Google Pixel 2 smartwatch. The original Pixel Watch was missing a lot of features when it launched, but Google slowly added them over the course of a year. That means the Pixel Watch 2 to 7/10 Wired recommends pretty much has everything you'd want. There's auto start and auto stop workout detection, fall detection, SPO2 measurements, and even a redesigned Fitbit app that looks beautiful. Google has even added Safety Check this time around, allowing you to share your location with emergency contacts if you don't respond after a certain time. A new body response feature also can detect good and bad stress and offer ways to cope, like with a guided breathing session. This is easily still the prettiest smartwatch in my eyes, and it's super comfy on the wrist. It also nails its health and fitness features, from reliable heart rate and sleep tracking data to an improved workout screen that shows you the most important information at a glance, including heart rate zones. You can take electrocardiograms and monitor for an irregular heart rate too. The battery life is unfortunately just up. It'll last about a day, and this watch is also not repairable. If you have issues, you'll have to get a replacement under the 1-year warranty. I also don't love that it has yet another proprietary charger that is different from the original Pixel Watch charger, though it does juice up the smartwatch quicker. Number 2 in my list is Samsung Galaxy 6 smartwatch. The Galaxy Watch 6 and Watch 6 Classic 7/10 Wired recommends don't reinvent the wheel, but these round smartwatches are a great option for anyone with an Android smartphone, especially with Samsung owners, as a few features like the electrocardiogram and irregular heart rate alerts only work when paired with Samsung phones. The watches don't work with iPhones at all. Each model has 2 sizes you can choose from, with the option to spend more on an LTE version for constant connectivity, even if your phone isn't nearby. I tested the Watch 6 Classic in the 47mm size, and it easily lasted 2 full days and a day and a half with the always-on display. It's dead simple to check notifications, respond to messages, and even control your smart home devices via SmartThings or Google Home. The Classic is the model with the mechanical rotating bezel, which is what you can use to scroll through the Wear OS interface. It's way more fun to use than most other watches that rely only on a touchscreen. Number 1 in my list is Apple Series 9 smartwatch. The Apple Watch is the best smartwatch money can buy. It has the best operating system, watchOS, which is slick, with plenty of apps to help reduce the number of times you need to pull out your phone. The Series 9 to 7/10 Wired recommends is nearly identical to its predecessor, the Series 8, but it has the ability to process Siri requests on the device, making it snappier and more private, unless Siri needs to access the web for the answer. That means you can ask the voice assistant about your personal health data from the week prior and get results quickly. This is thanks to the S9 chip, which is more efficient and delivers slightly better battery life. You'll still need to regularly recharge the watch. The most exciting new feature comes via a software update soon, Double Tap. You can tap 2 fingers together on your watch hand to accept or reject calls, reply to messages, start or end timers, and more. It's super handy. There's a new 2nd-gen ultra-wideband chipset, which can help you precisely locate your iPhone at greater range to an extent. As usual, the health features remain robust. Alright guys, this were today's videos. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for amazing incoming video. Be sure to check out the link in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.